Casimir Dennis for Submission Radio is standing with the number one ranked UFC strawweight, Claudia Gadelha. Thank you so much for joining us today. Before it was Valerie challenging for Joanna's title, it was actually supposed to be you, and injury forced you out of that fight. Now here we are. Are you frustrated at all that it's not you potentially fighting this Sunday night?
No, I'm good. I'm good with that. We are fighters, and injuries happen all the time. So I just have to wait a little bit more to get what is mine.
Well, the UFC told you that you'll be facing the winner in February. Are you worried at all that if the fight is a war and the winner gets injured in the process, the fight could be delayed a little bit?
Oh my God, I don't want to think about that. Yeah, that can happen. Fight is fight, but I hope nothing that happen, and I hope to fight in February or March.
We don't want to be the bearer of bad news, but we've been speaking to Joanna this past week, and she says that after her fight with Valerie, she may want to take a bit of a break, possibly come back at UFC 200. What do you think about that?
I think Ronda can say that. Joanna can't say that. She just got there, and she had a lot to prove still.
If you're in a position where it is a long delay between the fights, would you want to take another fight before the Joanna fight, or would you wait around until Joanna's ready to fight?
I want to fight Joanna. If she wins Sunday, I'm waiting for her. I'm on her back, following her.
You've said before that you just want Joanna regardless whether she wins or loses. Let's say, hypothetically, Joanna loses, Valerie becomes the champion. They say, you've got a title shot. You're the number one ranked fighter. Would you still want to fight Joanna as opposed to fight for the title?
Yes, I want to fight her anyway. But I would like to fight for the title first, and then I call her out.
A lot of people don't know this, but Joanna was asked about who the best trash talker in the UFC is, and she said you. Any idea why she would say that?
Yes, because I'm talking about her all the time. I'm not the biggest trash talker. I don't talk a lot of shit. I don't talk shit at all, but I talk the truth, and she knows the truth. She know I beat her, and I will tell her that. I'll tell her that in her face, or for anyone that asks me that question.
Who do you think wins this Sunday?
Joanna will win.
Why is that?
Because Valerie lose a lot of weight, and also she lose a lot of performance with that. So if it was a catch weight or like a bantamweight fight, I think Valerie had a lot of chance to beat Joanna. But in the strawweight division, she lose a lot of performance, and I don't see her beating Joanna.
Your first fight with Joanna was incredibly close. If you do get this shot against her next, how would the second fight play out? Would it be a close one, or how would you see it going?
I see it going the same way, like I always fight with my heart, and this fight, I want to fight with my heart and with the honor, because I think me and Joanna, we need to get inside the octagon again and clear to see who is the best strawweight of the world. And I hope she wants that too, because was a very close fight, and she needs to prove that to the fans, to UFC, and to everybody, So I think the fight will be a war.
Can you just explain that? You say you want to fight with honor and heart. How do you do that? Once you get in the cage, how do you do that?
I fight with my heart, I go there to die, or, I go there to fight, to give everything. I give everything I can inside the octagon, because it's my life. It's what I live for.
Now let's talk about someone else in the division. You recently spoke about Paige Van Zandt questioning women who are ripped and being on steroids. Now you've got some amazing abs. Did you take her comments personally at all?
Yeah, I just answered that question in UFC last weekend, because she said, that's what she said, right? She said the fighters, the MMA fighters that are cut takes the steroids. And I think she said that because she's a dancer, not a fighter. She's just getting into that right now, And I want to see what she's going to answer when someone asks that for her 2 years from now, because she will be cut, she will be training, she will be in hard fight camps, and she will be in muscles, and she will be very different, So she won't have the same answer 2 years from now.
When you look at women who in the strawweight division who are ripped, you'd probably be one of the most ripped women. Do you think she was targeting you specifically?
Maybe she was. Maybe she was talking about me or a lot of other girls that I ripped too. But I am ripped because I play sports since I'm a little kid. I play volleyball, soccer, and then I started BJJ really young. And I was not dancing around when I was a kid, and she was. That's why she's not ripped and I am.
She's climbing the rankings fast. Do you think she'll possibly fight for the title after you, and do you expect to sort of meet with her in the cage soon?
I think they want to make that happen. The UFC wanna put her in that spot, and she will. I think she will be fighting for the title soon, and I would fight her anytime, sure.
How big of a threat do you think she is to the title? At the moment, there's you, Valerie, and of course Joanna at the top. Do you think Paige Van Zandt is sort of up there as well? She could possibly beat any one of these girls?
No way, not right now. You know, she has a lot of talent. She's still very green. She has a lot to learn, and I think she has to be fighting the other girls to be learning and be humble to get to that level because she's not there right now.
As we wrap up, one final question. We still haven't asked you your prediction for the Holly Holm Ronda Rousey fight. It's not in your division, so you can say whatever you'd like. What do you think is going to happen with this one?
I think Ronda will win again. She's a beast, and it's very hard to grapple with her. Holly is a very good boxer, but I think Ronda won't take the chance to strike with her. She will grapple her and submit her.
Thanks so much for your time, Claudia. Enjoy the rest of your time in Melbourne.
Thank you, man.